Well, good morning. Broke camp just a little while ago. Drove down here, back down into Seward, and getting ready for today's activity. And as you may guess, it's another marine boat tour. My third one. Promise it's my last one. Don't know if this will be anything much different than the last two. You know, you don't know what you're going to get until you get it. Each one of the last two have been a little bit different. Because I'm chasing pictures, you know, I'll take some of the same things. It's going to be a glacier tour and hopefully some marine life, and it's going to be a long one, 7.5 hours again, so it's a full day event. So boat doesn't leave for a little bit, and I'm going to go grab some breakfast and hang around. We'll catch up later.
Just lift up those seats, put them on. If you'd like, pulse. We have fire extinguishers on every level. Both engine rooms have those life rings, but honestly, it could be a hat, it could be a cup, anything that floats. To prevent that from happening, please arms length away from a railing when we're outside. Glacier Express, the boat you're on right now. Non-smoking.
Resident orphans, transient. Style ice fishing, you'll find out in a little why. But just make sure you give them some space. We don't want anyone to accidentally get hit in the head.
That was huge! Oh my god!
Look at the wave.
It's in the water though.
It's a tsunami.
Not a tsunami, that's not water.
Just a few minutes. We're going to have your crew come out to
Just got off the tour boat and drove out to this dispersed camping area, which is pretty big along the Resurrection River. Lots of people here already, and there's plenty of room for more. And it's just about, I don't know, 6-7 miles away from the exit glacier, which is something I'll be doing tomorrow. Now, talk about the tour today. Not sure how much video I grabbed, especially of the marine animals. I was so busy taking photography. Wild, wonderful encounters with orcas today. Whole pod, a couple of times during the day. Very active humpback whale who was just flipping its tail and its fins and just having a wild time. We saw, let's see, well, typical stuff, sea lions and harbor seals and things like that. But the stars of the show were the orca and the whale today. And I think I got some good pics. And so I'm pretty excited about that. So, yeah, well worth the trip. Didn't even mention the glacier visits. There were 2 of them. But yeah, no, this was my 3rd one. It'll be my final one, but it's but all 3 were worth doing, and I'd recommend them to anybody. At least do one, because it's a great way to see a lot of things. Okay, with that, I'm going to just kind of chill out for the night, get set up for camp, have a little something to eat, and we'll see each other in the morning. Well, good morning. This morning I am at Exit Glacier in Kenai National Park, and I'm going to do a little hiking. And not sure how far I'll go. There's a couple of spots that I'm thinking of. Well, let's go look at the map and I'll show you. Okay, so I think I'm doing 2 different things. First of all, I think I'm going to the Overlook, the Glacier Overlook Trail, which is the closer one. And then I think I'll try hiking up the Harding Icefield Trail, and probably only go to Marmot Meadows. You know me, I'm only here for the pictures, so I have my lighter pack on right now, and haven't had breakfast or anything, so I brought a little bit of food to munch on if I needed to. And I don't think any of these trails are overly difficult. I think the Harding Ice Field Trail is the more challenging one, because it grabs some height. This first one actually takes you down into the front of the glacier, and I guess you get some good views. Obviously, I haven't been here before, so I don't know. So, well, let's go find out. Okay, first decision of the day, what to do first. I think I'll go up to the hiding trail for a while. That's probably the harder one, and it's probably a better choice to go while I have the good energy. So, let's see what this is like. Okay, just realized I made a mistake. I didn't bring any bear spray, and I probably should at least have it with me. So, I'm going to return to the truck, pick that up, and I'll meet you right back here. Okay, just returned from my hike to Marmot Meadows and exit Glacier. And I got to tell you, it was pretty much a disappointment. I think I took 3 pictures. Probably 3 pictures. And views weren't great. Glacier's not really that great, at least not from what you can see. Not compared to everything else that I've seen on this trip so far. Now, if you're looking just for a hike that'll give you a little bit of challenge and some, some exercise, the hike is a good hike. There's nothing wrong with the hike. It's just, I was disappointed in the glacier, and I certainly was disappointed in the views. So, okay, you live and let learn, I guess. It'll move on to the next one. So, would I recommend it? I guess I wouldn't put it high on your list. I think there's a lot better sights to be seen than this one. If you want to burn off some calories, yeah, go do the hike. Okay, we'll catch up. Okay, just arrived at camp for the night, I guess. I'm at the Engineer Lake Campground, which is in the Kenai National Refuge. I just found something on Overlander, and it took me 10 miles on a dirt track off the Sterling Highway. So I had no idea what I would end up with. It's free. It's reminds me of the North Main woods more than I think anything I've seen to date. Just this kind of, if you had a boat and you wanted to go fishing, you'd come here. So that's the kind of feel I get. So Sun's out. It's about 64 degrees, which is great. I'm just going to kind of enjoy the afternoon, make some dinner later, recover from my hike earlier today, the disappointing hike earlier today. And tomorrow we go into Holmes. Okay, good night. Good morning. Just got up a little while ago, just casually getting things together. I don't think I've woken up to more sunshine yet since I've been in Alaska. What a glorious morning. The wind's still blowing a little bit, so it keeps it a little bit cooler, but man, I take weather like this all the time. So today we head down to Homer, and that statement is about as much of a plan as I have for today. I guess we're just going to explore and see what happens. I don't even know where we're going to stay tonight. Evidently there are some ways to stay in Homer, and I guess I'll figure that out when I get there, but if not, then I'll drift back up to Sterling and later on today. But it's going to be a pretty chill day. I'm still, I must be 70 miles or so. Don't know for sure, but I still have a drive ahead of me. But yeah, it should be a nice day. So with that, we'll catch up later. I forgot to mention earlier this morning that today marks a special day on this trip. Today is day number 31, and with that we start the second half of the trip. A family member asked me if I was up to doing the second half. Normally at this point, I would be tired and ready to get home, but the new truck setup has made this trip very comfortable. So my response was, absolutely. Okay, update. Just got through with a nice breakfast at a restaurant called Ginger's, and that was in Soldotna, and bigger town than I expected. And Ginger's is tucked away in a mall, so you wouldn't find it if you didn't know it was there. But great breakfast. I'd recommend it. Nice family-owned business. On my way now to Homer. Good news is I was able to grab a campsite inside of Homer, and so that's one less thing I have to think about tonight. It'll give me a chance to just kind of relax and enjoy Homer for the night, for the day. And more mileage than I had originally estimated. I think I said back somewhere in the neighborhood of 60, 70 miles. Well, I still have 70 miles to do, and already done close to 40. So, yeah, it was. I had a lot more miles than I realized. I just didn't have my navigation on when I made that statement. So, we'll see you in Homer. Okay, all checked in already at the Homer Spit Campground. Nicely strategically located so that I can just walk up and down this area, which is really the area I wanted to visit anyways. It's just a little bit of 1 o'clock, so I virtually have all day long to walk around, get some pictures. Again, the weather is wonderful. About 60 degrees and a little windy, but just lovely. So let's go see what we can find.
I didn't know that. So I was thinking all this stuff. Hey,
Okay, just returned to the truck. It's a little after 6 o'clock, so I've been out around and about the town for about 5 hours. Pretty tired at the moment. Walked about 6.5 miles overall, so got some pictures in, visited a few places, had a couple of beers, had some nice oysters, had dinner. Really enjoyed this this town. Glad I got a camping spot and allowed me to just walk around town and not think about it. And it was a great day. So again, tomorrow is one of those days that it's kind of really open. I want to be in Hope on the 4th. No particular reason, I just chose to be in Hope, Alaska on July 4th. So tomorrow's kind of a day between here and there, and I haven't figured out where I'm going to stop. So we'll figure that out in the morning. So until then, I'll have a good night, and I'll see you in the morning.